What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing a Manchester City transfer update. We've had huge breaking news overnight in terms of Erling Haaland. We will get into that before I crack on with this video. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, I'll be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates this summer for everyone to look forward to. So if you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news ASAP on YouTube, make sure that you do subscribe. Social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, partner channel links, TikTok, all my links, they're in the description. Go and check them out. Leave a thumbs up as well if you did enjoy this video. 300 likes once more is the aim. Also, don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And lastly, go and check out today's video sponsor, which is brought to you by Kitbag.com. This video is brought to you by Kitbag.com, who are offering you a Fanatics experience. You can buy all the latest Manchester City shirts, shorts, socks and much more when it comes to City memorabilia. You can buy all the latest kits for this season. You can also find previous season's kits as well as the new releases of City shirts for next season when they are released. You will get a fantastic deal with lots of affordable prices and discount codes available to ensure you get the best deal. You will also find access to other teams' memorabilia too, including those based in the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga 1, other kits from teams around the world, international kits, as well as options for men, women and children. What are you waiting for? All links and details are in the description. And yes, I did get my 1956 Manchester City FA Cup winners retro jersey from here. Thank you very much to Kitbag for sponsoring this video. Link to that in the description. Go and make use of some great offers there. Let's crack on then with this transfer update. Start with the outs. We've got an update on Fernandinho. Now the Mail is saying that Athletico Paranaense in Brazil, they're talking with Fernandinho right now for the potential of him to join them at the end of this season. His contract, of course, is up at the end of the season. He wants to return back home to Brazil. So with yesterday's news about Corinthians not being interested, the fact that Athletico Paranaense are interested in him would come as good news for Fernandinho, but we'll see if anything does materialise from that. Now moving on, we've got an update on another Brazilian at Manchester City. Comes in the form of Gabriel Jesus. Now Manchester Evening News is saying that Barcelona, they want to sign Gabi Jesus and they are plotting to make a summer move for him and are willing to offer around 30 million euros to try and sign him. Now we signed him for 35 million pounds, which is around 40 million euros. So we've been making a 10 million euro loss on this transfer. To me, that is a joke of an offer. Barcelona being stingy again. I hope Manchester City, even though we've got good relations with Barcelona, we've got their former chief, we've got Pep Guardiola in charge of the club, I'm hoping we're going to tell Barcelona it's a joke of an offer. We're not a charity case. Go away. Now, what would you value Gabi Jesus at? Let me know in the comments below. To me, I wouldn't accept anything below £50 million. £50 million represents really good value. He's a Brazilian international, Premier League proven. He's versatile, he's good out wide, he's good up front. Yes, he's not been the answer that Manchester City have been looking for in terms of a long-term Sergio Aguero replacement. It doesn't make Gabriel Jesus, though, a bad player. And the fact that he's been there, done that, worn the t-shirt for Manchester City, and he's always been an important squad player for Manchester City, and he's of good age too. The value, if we are to sell him, has to match that, and 30 million euros definitely does not represent good value for money from Manchester City's point of view. So I'm hoping if Barcelona do come in with that offer, we tell them where to go. Now, I'll be honest, I can see Gabriel Jesus being sold by Manchester City in the summer if the offer is right and he wants to leave. I can see Manchester City listening to offers for other players too, like Raheem Sterling, like Riyad Mahrez as well, should they not sign new contracts at Manchester City in the summer. That's what Manchester City are looking for. If they sign new deals, they won't be sold. If they're not going to sign new deals, they're going to be hesitant. They're just holding back and assessing their options. I can see Manchester Manchester City wanting to freshen up the squad. I'm talking 3 or 4 new players coming in, to fund for 3 or 4 new players coming in, and the potential of Erling Haaland being an expensive transfer. I can see Manchester City maybe wanting to sell 1 or 2 players, and so players that don't sign new contracts probably are going to be at the top of that list. Now, to me, Jesus potentially leaving Manchester City could be why Manchester City is so keen to get Julian Alvarez over here at Manchester City for the summer rather than waiting for the winter. I could be making 2 + 2 = 5 here. I just feel like it's very peculiar that we want Julian Alvarez over here for the summer, for pre-season, when we'd already have some good options with the potential of a striker already being signed as well. Not that I'm complaining, but yeah, this news just seems to be floating around, and the rumours of Gabriel Jesus leaving City, they're not really going away. Now, let's get to the end. I do have a small Julian Alvarez update now. Gustavo Yarroch via All About Argentina. He says that Manchester City will pay River Plate in the summer an extra €1.5 million to ensure that Julian Alvarez can link up with Manchester City in the summer. Man City have the option to bring Alvarez back to City, but they do have to pay for that, and that is the price that Manchester City have to pay. Otherwise, he'd be staying there until the end of the Brazilian season, which doesn't end until December. So Manchester City are going to be paying a little bit more to get Alvarez sooner. Manchester City, though, want Alvarez to be doing pre-season with the club to see what he can do, see what he's about, and assess the potential of first-team football for Alvarez, which I'm confident he'll hit the ground running, and we're getting ourselves a very high-quality young player to play up front for Manchester City. Now, speaking of strikers, let's address the elephant in the room, and Erling Haaland. Massive news came out last night. Unfortunately, I was ready to go to sleep. I was flat out, so I couldn't do a video last night. Woke up first thing this morning, 6:41 AM, and here I am in the JSGC studio giving you the updates on Erling Haaland. Daily Mail, they say Manchester City have now agreed terms with Erling Haaland representatives and are now set to release his clause. They've described this as a significant step forward in this transfer, and there is reports that this deal could be completed as soon as next week. That is massive news, so just take a moment to absorb that piece of information. Pause the video and absorb that. Haaland could be a City player by next week. That's huge. They say that Erling Haaland, he's going to be presented at Manchester City with a 5-year contract. Manchester City apparently have agreed terms with Erling Haaland, which are believed to be over £500,000 per week, which would make him the Premier League's highest paid player. I'm not sure I believe that final piece of information. There are several reports saying that Erling Haaland will not be paid more than what Kevin De Bruyne is, and De Bruyne is on just under £400,000 per week. That means Erling Haaland's getting paid over £100,000 per week more than the highest paid player at Manchester City. That's going to upset the Manchester City wage structure and apple cart. However, it could be on the basis that Haaland is presented with £350,000 to £385,000 per week, and Manchester City include achievable bonuses on top of that, which could rise to, if everything is achieved, over £500,000 per week, which is much more believable, but we don't have that information available to us just yet. But I imagine as the days go on, things will start to become much clearer, and Erling Haaland has taken a significant step forward and is now close to joining Manchester City. He could be a City player by next week. That is absolutely massive. So there we go. That's been the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 300 likes is the aim. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. Erling Haaland and that news, are you happy with that? I'm sure you are. Let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know your thoughts on Gabriel Jesus' value. What would you sell Jesus for? Also, don't forget as well, subscribe if you're new around here. We've got daily Manchester City transfer updates coming throughout the summer transfer window, so if you want to stay up to date and in the loop with the latest Manchester City transfer news first and fast this summer, then make sure you do subscribe. 25k subscribers is the aim, less than 200 subs away. We're very close to being less than 100 subs away from 23,000 subscribers, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Social media links there in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Partner channel links there in the description if you want to go and check them out, like and subscribe over there. TikTok link, go and check that out as well, go and follow me on there, that's in the description too. And lastly, big shout out to kitbag.com for sponsoring today's video. Go and make use of their great offers. Press that link in my description, takes you to the Kitbag page. Go and check out some Manchester City memorabilia for yourselves to enjoy. It's all official, you get some really good deals, so go and check that out, and I'll see you all again real soon. So I've been JSGC, thank you everyone for watching, I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace, ciao for now.